Welcome to the No Chill podcast, where facts get thrown out the door and no topic is too wild to get flamed.
I need you to chill.
Whether it's game-winning shots, blockbuster flops, or celebrity meltdowns,
oh, come on!
I'm calling it exactly how I see it. I've got no filter, no apologies, and definitely no chill. Let's get reckless. Welcome back, everybody. It's been one hell of a week once again, and I'm back with a full episode of No Chill with your boy JB here. So we haven't done this in a while, so let's bring it back. Let's start off with some headlines. A man tried to make his cake order 100% dummy proof for the cake decorator, and somehow, some way, it still backfired on him, as he wrote no writing, no design, and even sketched out the plain cake design with the red edgings around the cake as a visual for the cake artist, only for the decorator to literally copy his drawing onto the cake. Now, part of me wants to be upset, but also proud that they actually followed through with this nonsense and made his cake the way that he wanted to. I gotta applaud your stupidity. A teacher is facing serious illegal consequences after authorities say she allowed students to play sports bets using her personal phone. Now, according to reports, the teacher allegedly handed over her device to students during school hours, giving them access to betting platforms, which, let's be honest, you handed your phone over to high schoolers. What is wrong with you? Investigators believe multiple bets were placed, with some involving real money amounts of upwards of $50 and $100. And that's not even a crazy part about this story, because apparently the students betting actually won and brought her account up to $125,000. Now, for whoever this teacher is, hey, you had a good thing going, and somehow, some way, I think you messed it up. Because I think what went wrong is always the money. They hit big, and the teacher somehow, some way didn't want to share. So obviously, one of the students just had to snitch. But damn, you could have made a few thousands before on your way out with these cappers. And finally, from this video alone, I have no faith in the youth of this world.
If you use Apple Pay, honestly, just be so careful. This is a little embarrassing to admit, but if this could help one person, then I'm really willing to share what my experience was. I'm just gonna lay it out like this. When you use Apple Pay, that's real money. That's true American dollars from your credit card. If you have your credit card connected, that's where the money is being sourced from. It's not like a special form of Apple Pay, Apple dollars. Why they don't just say this is real money while you're paying, I don't know. Because I thought that I had accumulated a bunch of Apple dollars to use for Apple Pay by, spending so much time on my phone, giving my data very freely and willingly to any place that asks, like whatever they say, are cookies okay? I say yes, 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 because I thought that's how I was getting prizes, getting rewards, getting Apple dollars. So I didn't think that was real money till I checked my credit card bill. I've been spending money like I'm a friggin' millionaire.
As this young lady really put this out for the entire internet to see. Not to be funny, but to gain attention for her not knowing how finances work. I don't know who to be more embarrassed for, your parents for not making you read the fine print when signing up for something, or for your lack of knowledge in technology in general. Apple doesn't run off of being just a good person. What is wrong with you? They want their money like any other American business out there. But really, what's wrong with you? You don't get alerts that tell you that you spent somewhat amount of money at all? You, my dear, are the only one to blame in this situation. Get yourself some help, cancel Apple Pay, and sign into your bank every now and again, please, just to keep yourself safe. Back to the stories. Some people just cannot get with the times, and you can't tell them no because they're into their ways and they're set in those, which isn't helping this lifelong Dodgers fan, as the Dodgers have gone fully digital with their tickets, leaving this one guy stuck with no answers. Mr. Siegel, who's been a lifelong Dodgers fan for over 50 years, and check this out, he actually missed the home opener for the first time in 5 decades because he received a notice before the season began that he can no longer get his tickets printed. He even went as far as to go to Dodger Stadium and was able to buy paper tickets there from the box office, but the team won't let him get that for the entire season, which honestly could be an easy fix for the both of you. But I get it. If you do it for one person, then you're going to have to do it for everyone else. And you got to kind of be fair, which is not. And chances of him actually getting a smartphone to fix this solution is not going to happen either. As he said, he doesn't know how to use apps or an iPhone, and his current phone right now, you're not going to believe this, is actually a flip phone. Now, the Dodgers offered to buy Siegel's tickets back from him, but he refused, and he's standing his ground on this, hoping that somehow, some way, they can come to a solution, which, hate to say this, I don't think that's going to happen, man. But in the meantime, Siegel's son is not going to the games in his place, and he's unsure if he'll even actually return to the ballpark anytime. So, Dodgers, you might have lost a fan on this one. Public service announcement, if you didn't notice already, kids don't do drugs unless you know what you're in for. Another strange story coming out of 2026, a 9-year-old kid came home from school not feeling so well. And after telling his mom he took over 2,000 milligrams worth of gummies from someone who gave it to him at school, claiming he thought they were candy. Now, Mom, I'm going to be real with you for a second. There's no way in hell this young man thought that this was just candy. You got to stop playing. Stop it. As the mom took the child to the hospital, who was experiencing hallucinations and an elevated heart rate. Now, I'm not too sure your level of gummy experience, but I know mine, and guess what? I'm a rookie. I'm not doing it. Trust me. I've had my trips. It's not been fun. So taking 2,000 milligrams, my guy, you're a tough son of a bitch. I'll say that. However, you are going to have to ride this out, my friend. There is no cure for this. You know what? I'm sure it was rough, but I guarantee this will probably be the last time you even attempt to take edibles. And also, who are these friends at your school that just handed you drugs? Because y'all know, when I was young, I was told that I was going to be out and about and people were just going to randomly give you drugs left and right. That shit did not happen. So thanks a lot, DARE program. Do you know how expensive drugs are right now? Ain't no way in hell someone is giving you free drugs any day of the week. Now, the biggest question out here is who gave this man these edibles and how did they get them? I wonder, once he comes down off this high, he's going to start snitching. And finally, fire up the Coldplay cam. We got another cheating scandal on our hands as pictures came out of NFL head coach Mike Vrabel and NFL reporter Diana Rossini, who were seen together being all very cozy at a small romantic hotel getaway out in Arizona. Why is this bad, you might ask? Well, both of these two are actually married. Not to each other. Vrabel was in Arizona for the NFL coaches meeting like they do every year. And Diana, well, I don't know why the fuck you were in Arizona, if I'm being honest with you. But anyway, all the coaches stayed at the same hotel except for Vrabel for some reason. You know, maybe he doesn't like these guys. Maybe he's over the male bonding experience of coaches. Or maybe he just wants his privacy. And you know what? I think we found out why. Now, these two claim that they were there by coincidence and were there with other people. However, no one really saw them except for this picture, which kind of looks Photoshop. Regardless, there are plenty of pictures of them together holding hands, what looks like dancing at some point in time. I don't really know. But who am I to sit here and say they're hooking up? Because you know what? It's only pictures and we only get one angle out of this. But from Diana's angle, she might be looking to get out of her marriage somehow, some way.
I'm married to someone average. I don't post a lot about them. If I was married to someone beautiful, I'd overpost too.
It's for 12 days. I'm not going to sleep. I'm not going to eat. My family's going to hate me. My husband's going to threaten divorce. But we've signed up for this. And we're getting divorced at the end of the year.
Right. Stop.
Breaking news.
Don't say that.
It's hard. It's hard. We're going through it.
Sorry, Kev.
Diana, with the Eagles OC.
He doesn't even know who I am right now.
I get to see
I think he's okay. Oh, he has. We've talked about. We've never been more disconnected in our lives. Our text messages look like two robots.
Because if I'm being honest, boo, these do not look great. I think legit, she just doesn't like her husband for some odd reason. Like, if you still got questions the night before your wedding, I'm telling you right now, if you still got questions the night before your wedding, they ain't the one. So she might be looking for an out, or just, you know what, some excitement on her side when she's on trips. But hey, maybe they both have something worked out. You know, every marriage isn't the same, and you know what, behind closed doors, they might have an arrangement set up, and who knows their personal life truly except for them. It just doesn't look great from our point of view. There's a lot of evidence against the both of you, and it's not helping that you guys are saying we're just friends. Well, one of you has a season to prepare for, so we won't see you again until football starts. And for Diana, you're on TV and social media all day, so you're probably going to get the blunt of all these comments. Now, Diana and her husband apparently did come out on social media and give a response of the incidents that took place. And if I'm being honest, it's a little sarcastic, which is funny, but also we want some answers. I hope you got tough skin, because this one might not die down for some time. That's going to do it for another edition of me, JBSmoovv, here at the No Chill Podcast. I will be back next week with more ridiculousness that I see going on throughout the week. But since I got you here, check out the Motor City Metrics podcast, as well as the Tigers Minor League Report. Rogelio, his crew, break down everything Tigers for you all week long of this miserable season that we are starting out with. Come on, Tigers. You got to pick this shit up. Anyway, check those guys out. They know what everything that's going on. And don't forget to check out myself and my guy Chase's podcast, Fast and Loose, motorsports podcast that we do. We're still fine-tuning everything. However, you can still get every single racing updates right here on this channel from me every single week after the race is done. So until next time, like I tell you guys all the time, just take care of each other.